David Corson, Thursday. Woo! May 15th, 2025. Oh, let's see what time it is. Oh, it's about 10:07. Oh, man, I am soaked. Look at this, man. That is just effort. The humidity is here. Yesterday and today, just, oh, my God, it feels like it's the end of June. And it's like there's not a breath of fresh air. I mean, the leaves are not blowing, and it is hot. And I'm out here sweating my tail off. But I had an awesome freaking day. Got a contract on my house. Deposits with the closing attorney. So done. Sent my mortgage guy for the new house, all my stuff, my construction loan guy. He's psyched, invited me to see Keith Urban next Friday night with my wife and a couple of other clients. And so that was great. He knows he's getting his construction loan paid back, so that worked out. He made some interest off me, and we paid it all. And got my issue out, 164 pages. Looks freaking awesome. People are eating it up on the web right now. And just on now, I can move on to May, get that issue out right after Memorial Day weekend and get back on the schedule. They finished planting some plants up there. They put the riverbed in today. Sprinkler system, he's got to put 5 more heads in. I think he's doing that Saturday morning. And I'm going to start sod, and we're going to be done. But the appliances are in. There's toilets are working. I mean, it's basically finished. Because of the rain all last week and the weekend, they don't let you get sod or a topsoil before you put the stuff down. So he's been up there planting plants and mulch and just getting ready for to finish up. Can't imagine what it's going to look like with sod. 33 pallets. So it takes about 2 days. But it's looking great. I can't wait to get moved in. Closing the night. I got to be, at closing, I give them the keys, and so I got to get moved into my house. So now I got to finish the house and get my certificate. Thought I was going to get it this week, but because of the rain, we lost a couple days. Mother Nature, they always, when you do a construction project, I don't care what it is, if it's outside, you got to build in a little buffer of time in there. I mean, this house took us a little less than 10 months to build from the time that we graded to the time that we're finishing. But we easily lost probably 2 months of construction time because of weather and not being able to get things done. Once the house is dry, you get inside, you got nothing to worry about. But to get topsoil or, any of that kind of stuff put in, it's a weather issue. Concrete, it's not good to pour it in the rain. And but all in all, we're ecstatic on it. And, psyched I sold my house in 2 days. There really is a housing shortage. And there's a couple other homes that are still for sale. Ours went. And, it's all about staging. We had a good location. It's location. We were in a cul-de-sac. We had a fence. We've upgraded the house. We take care of it. And we don't live like pigs. We live like real people. I mean, the house is clean. And the people that we thought would have never bought it were the ones that ended up making the offer, and easy close. So we had 3 offers, and we took this one. So, they're psyched. Daughter with a 1 or 2 year old, and her mother. And I guess the husband, they're all going to live in there. And they were like, yeah, this is great. We could spend a long time here. I said, yeah, all the schools are good. You're by the lake. Everything. This is a real good place. Corner of the western part of Gwinnett County, really nice because it's up by the water and the river and the lake. And anyway, so that was my day. I got up at I think 10:05 this morning. My one dog Tucker, he scratched his door. He's got to go to the bathroom. So I got up, went downstairs, let him out. A couple of the other dogs. We have 4 dogs. A couple of them got up, let them out. Then they went up. Then I was playing on my phone. And I was like, I got stuff to do. So I went to work, and I had a 9:30 call on my lead service, and then I did a podcast with an architecture firm down in Florida. But I've done all my events, and he's now the CEO. And then I was finishing some other stuff, and then wife came home. She just went out to go on another job and to do some quote. So I'm out here working on myself, my happiness, my financial stability, arms, legs, mindset. I'm working on all that. And I've got effort. I got it right here. This is my AC/DC shirt. I got it up at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when I was up in Cleveland last week. love jamming to AC/DC when I'm working, man. I love jamming to it, man. I know all the songs. That was one hell of a band back in the day. And I mean, I was into country rock and Grateful Dead, yes, Pink Floyd, Stones, all that, but AC/DC, man, they just had their own sound of themselves, man. There are some great tunes. So I saw the shirt and I'm like, oh, I am getting that shirt. I'm going to put some sweat on that puppy. So I'm breaking it in today. Give it a good wash tonight. And but this is effort. This is all effort, man. It's hot out here. So here's my thought. Here's what I'm thinking for Thursday, May 15th, 2025. And that word is formidable. Yeah, formidable. I like that word. Number one, it comes out of your mouth. Hey, formidable. It just sounds, wow, what does that mean? You know what it means? It means putting, letting someone know that, hey, you're no one to screw with, and you can back it up. That's a Taekwondo on me, But basically, it's, putting fear or letting people know that you're capable of doing some extraordinary things, and you can take it any way you want. Business, personal, athletics, life in general. Listen, as an athlete, you want to be formidable. I don't care if you're on the tennis court, the ice hockey rink, the hardwoods and basketball, lacrosse field, football, baseball, softball, fencing. Being formidable, and people saying that guy's formidable. That is just an awesome characteristic to have as an athlete. And formidable, once again, it's a connector. You know how you become formidable? You work your tail off to be the best that you can be. All right? You do your research. You take care of your body. You eat and diet right. You get the sleep that you need. You find out everything you know about the team that you're playing or the person that you're going to oppose. On the tennis court or on the ping pong table or on the pool table, whatever it might be. Athletes aren't always a team sport. It's you against someone else. And, you're the only one that's going to swing the club or swing the bat. You can play on a team and you can have your own individual flair, but there's no I in team. But, on the golf course, it's you and your caddy, and in business, it's you against everybody. Even though you got backup with your company and personnel and all that, it's you. You got to get it done. It doesn't matter if you're an account executive or the president of the company. You got to be formidable. Sorry, I'm getting sweating on I understand. But I'm going to pain through it because I'm formidable. But in athletics, crucial to your success, formidable. You want to have that word attached to you. It'll take you over the finish line and then some. Business, like I said, doesn't matter if you're an associate, account executive, a middle-level management, the janitor, the president. If you know everything about that company and you're an asset in the cog in the machine, you're formidable. You're worthy of giving your opinion because you see stuff on all different levels. And it's just a really good word to be. Because remember, every day in business, it's why, when, where, how, vision, execution, all that. And if you're formidable in business, hey, you can do some serious damage to market share to your competitor. And, they're going to know, hey, man, we're going to the show. They're going to have, we're going to have as big as booth, but they got stuff going on. And those guys they know how to, court their clients, and they do, pre-mailers. And just, I can go down the list how many different ways you could be formidable in business. But the basics are, for your, statistically, you got to shake more hands. You got to have a positive mindset. Can't take no for an answer. You got to be professional, first class. Use the least amount of words to get your point across. And if you get a no, you just blow it off and keep asking. Because the first no is never the first not. They're just giving you a BS reason why they're not going to do anything with you. You want to get the real reason. And and it's a numbers game. The more no's you get, the yeses are going to come in. Sometimes they come in rifle shots. Sometimes they go in a group. But if you outwork your competition, more phone calls, more shaking hands, more shows, more Zoom calls, more blogs, more articles written, more of everything, just being out there, out in the public eye, meeting people, talking to people, you will have more W and L's on the board, and that's wins and learns. There's no losing in our verbiage. You either win or you'll learn. All right? And being formidable helps you do that. And, you know, everything that you do all year long, if you're in the playoffs, you got to be formidable. And people will know it, you know, because they can just look at your stats and videotape and go, man, that's one good player, man. He's definitely one of the leading guys. We got to take care of that guy. We got to shadow him. We can't let the guy get the puck. And you got to watch out for his teammate too, because you know that's a powerhouse. When those two are out there, they're on the same page, and they can score a lot of goals. So formidable and athletes and business, it's the same gig, because business is basically a game. You know, it's just another game to me. You know, you got to play to win, and you want to play with professionalism in first class. Relationships, you got to be formidable. You got to be able to tell, hey man, you know, you're not going to get a date all the time. You're not going to you got to go with the flow. And people, I'm telling you, they're attracted to people that are formidable, because they know that, you know, you've worked your tail off to get that way. And sorry, I'm sweating and my nose is running, and I got to blow my nose, and I have nothing to blow with. So when I get done, I'm going to blow my nose here in the bushes before I start getting out my last couple laps. But in any event, sorry to gross you out, but that's reality. I'm out here working hard. But in relationships, to be formidable, you got to communicate. You got to be flexible, negotiable. You got to listen with your ears. You got to stop yakking with your mouth. You got to keep, you know, don't make mountains out of molehills. You know, blow through the potholes and the hindrances that are in front of you and the speed bumps. And it's your responsibility to make a positive out of a negative. And the way you do that is by, well, thinking positive, number one, but being formidable. All right? Knowing that, hey, man, I've gone through a lot of stuff and I can get it done. And remember, when you have a really lousy day, it's pouring, when the weather sucks, and at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to end that day on a positive note. And remember, when you make your bed in the morning, you've already started a positive, so you got nowhere else except to go up. So if you start your day by making your bed when you get up early, and then at the end of the day, you end the day on a W or an L, a learn, hey, that's all you can ask for. And then put your experiences right here up in your up here in your knowledge vault, or right here on your phone as you're putting in your data. So formidable relationships, very, very crucial to your success. And sleep, you want to be formidable in sleep. Your body works all day. It just wants to get rest. So it knows if you train it and train your mind to let your body do its thing, it knows it's going to get 6 to 6.5 hours. That's what I've worked on this year. That's my average that I get every night. If you're formidable and you get that, people know every day I get up, I'm someone formidable. You know what? The guy, every time I get off a podcast, people say, God, man, that was the funnest thing I've done. I've done a bunch of these, man. You got cool energy and whatever. It's addicting. People just, you know, they like being around. People have fun. They're smiling. You're making good points or recommendations. And formidable, you know, I'm like, hey, I'm not Joe Rogan, but I'll tell you, everybody goes on my show. They like it because I just have fun. And I can apply my whole 60, I'll be 62 next month. I can apply 62 years of experience I've been on the planet. So being formidable with sleep, it's awesome, because if you get good sleep every day, you're going to be that much better the following day. So that's my word, formidable, Thursday, May 15, 2025. It's TGIF tomorrow. But listen, like I said, put that in your knowledge vault. Use it when you ever need it. And if you work on being formidable every day, every week, every month, for the remainder of the year, all the way to December 31st, you will see a change in yourself. Your mind will be, you'll see it. Your wife, your son, your daughter, your pets, your partner, your husband. Everybody's going to see a change in yourself. But you got to do it consistently every day. And you got to take data. You have a starting point, which is today or tonight. And then the remainder of the year. You do it all year long, you'll have about 7.5 months of data. And you're going to remember every one of those days. And you'll get addicted. You'll like it's kind of like like a little self-help video, man, of your life. And you're going to see where you were really formidable and you got the sale. You did okay, you got the sale, and then some days you needed to be more formidable. Sometimes you don't have to be formidable at all. Things just fall your way. It's that day when the ball bounces your way, or just everything goes your way. Other days, you got to be formidable and not let anything bother you, because everything's just not working. And everybody has their days, lays, pits, and valleys. But you want to have less of that and more smooth going. And when you're formidable, it allows you to do that. So I'm going to go finish this thing, go home, hydrate, get in the shower, watch some tube, eat some protein, get ready for TGIF, and go up to the house tomorrow, see what's going on, take some video, and then start packing up. Yeehaw. And get ready for the close in a couple of weeks. So, hey, everybody have a great Thursday night. Have an awesome TGIF tomorrow. I'll see you up at the lot, and have a great weekend ahead. You got Memorial Day next weekend, and be safe, take action, be formidable.